Hi, my name is Douglas Renica, and I'm going to demonstrate how to saddle and bridle a horse. I'm going to be demonstrating that on my horse, John Henry. John Henry is a 4-year-old Mustang, and let's just go ahead and get started. Before I put the saddle on him, what I want to do is groom him, which means I'll pick his hooves, curry comb him, use a dandy brush, use a finishing brush. I might even brush his mane and tail, make him look really nice. I've already done that, so he's ready to go. What I'm going to start with first is my saddle pad. I do everything from the left side, so he's used to this. He knows what's coming. Make sure all that dirt's off. Make sure there's no dirt or burrs underneath the saddle pad. I'll start a little high up on his withers. That looks about right. Check to make sure it's centered on his spine and on his withers here. Now we'll get my saddle. Western saddle. This one's pretty lightweight, so it's easy to throw on his back. He is kind of a big horse. I start here again on his left side, swing it over like a frisbee, and set it down nice and comfortable on him, centered on the pad. And then I'll make sure it's fitted nice, sliding it back a little bit to go with his coat. I'll take the saddle pad and suck it up into the gullet. Make sure the saddle's not resting on his shoulders. Feeling pretty good. And then I'll start with the girth. With John Henry, I like to go nice and slow so he's not getting too girth sour. Into the girth. Get my stirrup out of the way. I like to use both my rings. He's kind of a big horse, so I don't set the saddle too far forward. Oh boy. Get that set, and then I'll come back to it and tighten it up again. Next is this chest strap. Make sure there's no twists on it. I'm always inspecting my tack also to make sure there's no cuts or bad abrasions to see if anything's going to be broken on the trail. Get this clip to the girth. Always watching his head, seeing how he's doing, not getting too angry. Tighten up his girth one more time. And before I mount the horse, I'm going to check this again, make sure it's nice and tight. Put my fingers in there. Next will be the halter, the bridle. Take the halter off, and so he doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to just wrap this around his neck. That's a good boy. Alright. I'm going to try to keep everything off the ground so I don't trip, he doesn't trip. He knows it's coming. I like to do it this way instead of over his ears so I can grab that curb strap and make sure it gets underneath his chin. Let him take the bit. You got it, buddy. Use my thumb to open up his mouth a little bit. Good. Just nice and slow and easy. Just make sure it's all even, straight, and that he's comfortable and ready to go. And that's how I saddle and bridle my horse.